Nice. Okay, fatality. Nice. Good job. Whew, alright. We may be able to still do this. There we are. Oof. That's rough. Medium restoration. Oh, some restoration here. Fire. There you go. Demon. Fatality. Try to stun them if they can. Take that. And take that again. And take that.
Allow me.
Oh, rally. Just slowing down the inevitable. Nice. Fatality. Good stuff. This thing has got a lot of defense. Almost down. Whew. Alright, I just need to do this 2 more times. Sheesh. I think they're fine. Let's put these 2 back over here. Fine for right now.
This is how it's done.
So it regenerates up. Fire, earth, water. There we go.
This is almost fun.
Nice. Transform. Nice. Let's use this. There you are.
Come for me.
Try to do fatality.
Thank you later.
Too slow.
No good, stone sucker. Hunger remains.
Gotta clean this up. Sheesh.
Look at me.
All that's left.
Let's make fights. I was expecting more of a challenge.
I don't know. This is pretty challenging to me. Let's throw Sauser in. Loren's in. Saren's in. Yeah. Rotating people around. Throw up some wards. Oh, jeez. We need to send some waves fast. need to pick me up.
By the power of Airy Joe!
Who's Airy Joe? Ouch. Nice. There we are.
Try me.
No mercy. Go, Souser, go.
That's your best.
Throw up some energy.
Either I'm really good or they really
Nice. Alright, Saren. What do we want to do? Ward is really good. I think it's about time we maximize our cure. Yeah. The demon army had been ravaged, and the survivors began to flee. Hold! Hold! Loren withdrew the troops to regather to their next assault. Following the creatures blindly would have been a mistake. With the demons' ranks broken, the dwarven city of Hammerhands was now revealed in front of them. The city was likely overrun with demons. Saren found his way to Loren's side again, catching his breath. Mirth and Apalamesho approached her as well. What now? The dwarven city. We must reclaim it. Otherwise, we'll have no legs to stand on if we run right into their territory. Who knows what they have in store for us in those mountains? Everything we don't want them to have, that much I know. Should we be focusing our efforts on killing Faust? He's the only demon holding their army together. But how would we even find him? Wouldn't he be in the castle atop the highest volcano? This is where they would expect you to look for him. We could just waste men's lives charging that castle. My divination, I wish it was strong enough to work here. Then I could search for him that way. I could help you with that. I will lend you all of my power. Well, would that be enough? Yes, I think that a wizard as powerful as you could give me what I need to use my divination. We need to take back Hammerhands, no matter what. Yes, I will order the army into formation shortly. We need to march on these demons before they have time to recover. Just say the word. Take back Hammerhands. Everyone awaited Loren's march orders. Saren wandered around the troops, wondering whom to spend his time with until it was time to move out. Ooh, it's time to make a choice. I'm gonna save. Save. Okay, let's narrow this down. Oh, I'm so glad there were so many awesome choices. All of the scenes with these people have been fantastic. Draco is just so sweet and innocent, and I love the humorous banter between them. Amukiki is this, warrior barbarian who they sort of had a hate-love relationship between Saren and Amukiki, which was kind of interesting. And I feel like between the three of them, Amukiki's a little bit most my type physically. Draco's most my type personality-wise. Amukiki's most my type physically, except all three of these characters I prefer shorter hair on guys, so if it really were me physically, I would prefer all of them got some awesome haircuts, but that's okay. And then Misfits, I just love his backstory. I feel so bad for him, and I feel like he really could use. I feel like Saren would be a great support system for him. Not that not that I would say that should be the main motivation between the relationship, but because that could be dangerous. You can't like depend on someone in that way and make that the main reason why you should be with them. That's not healthy. Not healthy at all. But I really empathize with what's going on with Misfit. And he's more of the bad boy of the group, which is normally the kind of character that I don't go for, that I normally am not drawn towards in these kinds of games. But ultimately, just because of the depth of his story, at least for this playthrough, I really want Saren to choose Misfit. So, that's what we're doing. Saren saw Misfit standing still on the edge of the battlefield, looking pained. He went to go find out if he's okay, but Misfit stopped him. Don't come any closer. Why not? We are too close and the call is too strong. I need to leave before I hurt you. Not this, not now. Maybe not now, but it will happen. I will lose myself and be gone forever. Forever? You'll turn into a full-blooded demon? I don't believe that, and neither should you. Don't test this. I will kill you. You wouldn't. It doesn't matter what I would or wouldn't do if I stopped being myself. Then we'll make sure that never happens. Misfit was a little humbled by how passionate Saren was about this. The Dark Elf turned away in shame. I warned you. Anything that happens after this point is not on my conscience. Nothing he could have said would have kept Saren away. The inside of Fost's helmet glowed red as he stared down at Loren's army reforming outside of Hammerhands. If they reclaimed that city, they would soon be in his territory. But he knew that it was not over yet. Soon their army would be in his hands and they would play by his rules. A demon teleported into the room, collapsed on the floor, and tried to breathe. She's still alive. Faust looked behind him and saw that it was Jewel. Master? Faust said nothing and turned back around. I failed you. Grob. The Green Goblin suddenly appeared in the room. Once he realized where he was, he bowed his head humbly. Yes, my lord, how might I serve you? You are intelligent. If my master so says. You have been the only one I have been able to truly rely on since my return. Jewel, still barely alive on the ground, looked up at Grob with venom. I need you to serve me once more. Yes, my lord. I can serve you, lord. Please. Grob looked down only once at Jewel before disappearing of his own will. What about me? I have no more use for you. The succubus was left stranded on the cold floor as Faust left the room to retreat to his hidden lair. The army marched towards Hammerhands. The city was already in ruins, but the central keep was still standing. The entire city was being occupied by demonic forces. Loren was in the front lines, leading her troops right to the city gates, or at least what was left of them. As they approached, magic bolts were shot at them by demonic creatures, but Erevorn had crafted many bows and had many archers. Ashtran signaled for their thousands of arrows to fly. Many demons were struck and fell from the walls. They were able to charge the city without much resistance. The true fight would be inside the dwarven walls. The army flooded into what was left of the town square. Each soldier impaled the closest demon. The death cries of hundreds of demons were music to their ears. A familiar sound from above broke through it all. Loren looked up and saw griffins circling overhead. What? Why are they here? Loren pulled her sword from a dead demon and scanned the sky to see where the griffins were going to land. She navigated through the chaos, shouting Saren's name. He heard and followed her. The giant bird beasts landed just outside the city. Loren and Saren ran up to them just as Breza dismounted. Princess Loren, the citadel is under siege. Loren locked up. That was impossible. By the demons? Yes, our forces are holding back waves of goblins and their pets, but we won't be able to push them back alone. Princess, we need you to fly back with us back to the Citadel immediately. Otherwise, we may lose it. That will not happen. The Citadel will stand strong, just as our great mothers designed. But you can't leave, Loren. You're needed here. I will go. They looked behind to see Karen. She raised her head high. I will defend my home and my people. My queen! Mother? Listen to Saren. You need to stay here. Win this battle and take Everburn. I will liberate the Citadel and find you before you battle Thost. I promise. You cannot do this by yourself. I am still an Amazon. I am still your queen. Loren looked over at Saren, her eyes glistening. She feared for her mother's life, but what they were doing was more important than even just the Citadel. The entire fate of the world depended on the battle here. Ooh. Stay and fight or go to the Citadel. Ooh. Hard decision. So I definitely agree that the Citadel, what we're doing here is so much bigger than even the Citadel itself. So as much as I would love to personally go back to the Citadel, I have to be able to trust that our current queen would be able to handle things back home. Let her take care of handling the affairs back home, and the rest of us have to see this fight through to the end. We owe it to the rest of the world, because saving the Citadel won't mean anything if the rest of the world gets consumed and the Citadel falls because of it anyway. So it's horrible, but it's an investment that we really have no other. It makes the most sense for us to stay and fight. She's a big girl. She can handle one little fight on her own. This battle actually needs you. Loren groaned. She didn't want to let this happen, but she knew that she couldn't resist it. Fight well. Karen raised her chin and nodded. She said nothing as she and Breza lifted from the ground on their griffins and became specks in the sky. The cries from the city were hard to ignore, and as they ran back inside to continue their fight. You're all dead meat! Yeah. So we don't have Karen at the moment. Alright. So let's Saren and Loren. Let's switch things up. Let's throw in Mirth, because we haven't really been using Mirth very much lately. Let's throw Dora in, because also we don't use Dora that much either. And these two can go in. Okay. That sounds good. Yeah, we've got some elementals, so bring up the wards. Such a useful spell at this level. So incredibly useful. Yeah, this beast, I think, needs to go. So, yeah, let's do some of this. All of these beasts get to go first. Boo. It's alright, we got our wards up. It's okay. Fortunately, these guys are not particularly weak to anything. They resist fire. That's okay. We have a ability to possibly slow them down, which isn't a horrible thing at all. Throw up a wall. I mean, I might as well throw up more wards while we're at it. Couldn't hurt. especially with this. I know that the hounds can have very powerful fire moves. Gotta make sure that we stay on top of those things. Yeah, nice. Dora's still finding it out. Slowly but surely. Yeah, I mean, keep pelting the creatures. Ooh, that guy needs to be healed. Alright, we need to try to get some of these guys, take these guys out. Yeah, try to take those out. Ramus needs some heals, big time. There we go. That one's getting messed up a lot. Sure, why not? Which means I can focus on taking this guy out before he heals people. There we go. Ooh, Ramus is not doing so hot at all. Nice. Ooh. Saren, gotta give all the heals. There we are. Nice. Life 3. No mercy. Nice. Nice. Okay. Let's slow people down. Next, we're gonna take out this guy. Sure, might as well. Nice. Paralyzed. Nice. Ooh. It's okay. Her wards are still holding up. Kiki. There we are. Dora. There we are. No mercy. Love it. Love it. This guy's almost out. Oh, it's annoying. Just take him out. Gotta heal Ramus.